Zidane, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. In today's video, we are going to be discussing the Demon Slayer movie, which, honestly, kind of a bit surprised that I'm doing this video. But, well, I mean, obviously I did say that I would, but the point is that the movie is out, and honestly, it is amazing. And if you guys do get the chance to actually go and see it, then I absolutely do recommend it because it is a great movie. Seeing it in theaters was absolutely so much fun. And honestly, I just have to say, again, the movie was amazing. Getting to see all of the characters up on the big screen going through this amazing movie was honestly great. Now, I will quickly say that this video is going to contain some spoilers. I'm going to try to avoid doing too many spoilers, except for maybe briefly talking about some tiny spoilers in the movie, but mostly I'm going to try and avoid them as much as possible and just review the movie itself. But I can't really do anything without talking about, well, the show. So if you haven't actually seen the show, then please make sure that you actually go and see it. You watch the show completely through before you actually watch the movie or before you watch this video. So, yeah. So, obviously, the show continues right off where we left off in the main series, which I have to say was absolutely amazing. And from what I've heard from people who are not anime onlys, I'm trying to not be an anime only for this show, but I'm behind. So, yeah. I'm behind on a lot of things, actually. But the point is that I am behind on the manga right now, so I'm currently an anime only. But it does take place. This movie is actually 100% part of the manga canon. It has been basically, this could have actually just turned into an arc in the main series, which that is not surprising. It was extremely well worked and feels very similar to that of the Spider arc or even other arcs like it. With basically all that's really different is the fact that it's slightly longer. And even then, I'm not 100% certain on that because this movie is like 2 hours long, I think. I don't know. It's long. It's not actually 2 hours, but it's close to that. So yeah. But the movie gets to do a lot of really interesting things, and looks like it had a lot bigger of a budget than the show itself, which is not that surprising considering the fact that, unlike the show, this actually has several different studios behind it, which, go figure, it's going to improve the quality. These studios have worked together to bring together an honestly amazing masterpiece, and it's a lot of fun. And it covers a lot of really interesting factors. Shows how much more Inosuke thinks of basically everyone else as basically just being his subordinates. It shows more on how Zenitsu is way more powerful in his sleep than practically everyone else is, and even awake, a lot of these people are nowhere near as powerful as him, which is awesome. On top of that, we actually get to see how one of the top demon slayers actually handles themselves and how powerful they are. But on top of that, we also get to see a little bit of a taste of how powerful Tanjiro could be. The fact is that Nezuko and Tanjiro are extremely powerful demon slayers. Even compared to other demon slayers, they are extremely powerful. But at the same time, they are still in training, still not to the level of others, yet they are able to at least be seen as equals to some of them and able to do a lot of things that other demon slayers would not be able to do. I mean, honestly, think about that. Tanjiro has faced off against not one, not two, but three of the of some of the most powerful demons, and has lived. Not only lived, but he has defeated them. He has killed these demons. Sure, he isn't alone all of these times, but honestly, think about it. The spider, the drum guy, and now the guy that's on the train. All three of these guys are not upper class demons, but they are the lower class demons that are still more powerful than all of the other demons. Basically, they're really powerful. And they are basically just, they are 2 steps down from the most powerful demon in the entire world. Which I just have to say is insane that Tanjiro is able to stand up against these people when many of these other demon slayers are barely able to take down even a single normal demon. Now, obviously, Inosuke and Zenitsu are close to the same level. Obviously, Zenitsu is way lower when he's awake, but he's probably a higher level when he's asleep, so there's that. Oh. But the fact is that it's really interesting. Now, one thing that I do have to warn people about before they actually go and see the movie is be prepared for an emotional roller coaster. You're going to laugh at things, you're going to cry at things, and it's really not that surprising considering how this show kind of has worked, but there is a lot of stuff that goes on with Tanjiro's family, as well as learning more about the fire breath guy, which I'm forgetting what his name is, but the fact is that all of that is super involved with this season. So be prepared to actually see a lot of that happening. It's actually a bit insane, to say the least. Just how much they've done in such a short amount of time. But obviously, what exactly happens in this episode? Well, first off, the three main characters, as well as the fire breath guy, are all on the train to face off against demons. And apparently, one of the lower 10 or whatever they are, basically the same level of demons as what we saw back with the spider guy, which I'm forgetting what his name is. I haven't watched the series in a while, so don't at me. But basically, that same level of demon is controlling the train, which, big whoop, that was in the trailers. But they face off against him with multiple different things. A good majority of it is actually, a good majority of the movie is actually taking place inside their heads. Not going to get into too much detail with that because that's encroaching a little bit on spoilers. But it's really interesting to see how each of these characters handles what happens inside their heads. I mean, obviously, mostly we don't see too much from Zenitsu or Inosuke, but the rest of them, yep, we see it. So it's honestly really cool to see that. But there is still some more stuff. Obviously, they face off against the guy, all of that jazz. That obviously they're going to defeat him. That is no surprise. And then an upper class demon shows up. Not going to go much more past that because that is really encroaching on spoiler territory. But yeah, an upper class demon is there, and that's not going to be fun. So look forward to seeing how that turns out. But honestly, the movie is amazing. And getting to see these characters on the big screen, I think is worth it. And if you're not able to actually see it in theaters, then I do still recommend that before you watch season 2, you still watch the movie in any format that you're able to. Whether it's getting it in the digital format, because I think that it is streamable if you pay for it. I think some like maybe on Funimation. I'm not 100% certain. Funimation's complicated, so don't take my word on that. But I believe it's streamable on Funimation, so if you guys can watch it, then go watch it there. And if you can watch, or if the DVD or Blu-ray comes out before, then obviously I recommend doing that. So, yeah. But anyways, guys. I'm sorry, what was that, Nezuko? Oh, we have a sponsor, quote unquote? Well, maybe we should show them the video.
He took a personality test. Fortunately, it came back negative.
Long-faced and high-browed.
Probably from Earth.
Intellective. So, yeah, not really a sponsor, but for those of you who were unaware of what was going on, we recently got... We are teaming up with a few other YouTubers, specifically that of Backwater J, Benjamin Fleeman, and Quixote, to bring you guys Can, which is the something nerd work. And I'm forgetting the name. But the point is that we are doing a really cool thing currently where us four are going to be promoting each other's content every now and again. Which, that new trailer for Benjamin Fleeman is just the start of it. Expect many more of these videos to be coming out soon in, obviously, the future videos. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and ring that notification bell. Of course, if you are going to subscribe, or... oh... If you just haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and ring that notification bell. Of course, if you have any thoughts or theories, please leave them down in the comments below. If you are going to leave a theory, make sure to say theory review somewhere in your comment so that we can talk about it in a future video. And of course, if you do want to support the channel even more, then definitely head down to the description and check out all of our links down there, including our social medias, our other 2 channels, and ways that you can support us financially, including our Patreon, our merch store, and the book. And of course, a big thank you to our current patron, Sheeny. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys next time. But on!